I'm Larry Johnson. I'm president of the Coalition for Nevada's Wildlife. I've dedicated the last 40 years of my life to wildlife conservation in this state. I started out as a young director with Nevada Bighorns Unlimited in their early years, and we did some really exciting stuff, putting back big game into the state of Nevada. My wife and I traveled to Canada with Department of Wildlife biologists to capture bighorn sheep to bring back to Nevada. I got to jump out of helicopters, wrestle down bighorns, hobble them, blindfold them, stuff them in transport bags, airlift them back to staging areas, and then drive non-stop back to Nevada to release them into new mountain ranges. Back in the day, we opened new mountain ranges each year to hunting for bighorn sheep for the first time in a century. Fast forward, we now have more bighorn sheep in the state than any other than Alaska, okay? We also moved antelope all over the state, took place in elk planning and legislation that allowed the expansion of elk herds. We now have more elk and antelope in Nevada than any time in recorded history. Black bears are marching their way back across the state. This is all made possible by a strong partnership with the Nevada Department of Wildlife and Sportsmen. I've had the honor to hold in my arms and cuddle live, either tranquilized or captured bighorn sheep, deer, antelope, elk, black bears, mountain lions, some of the most exciting times of my life, okay? With all of these accomplishments, we soon recognized that if we did not pay attention to litigation and legislation, that we could lose much of what we had worked so hard for. So in 1991, we formed the Coalition for Nevada's Wildlife. We weigh in on every piece of legislation, both on the state and federal levels, heavily involved with the land management agencies in their land use decisions. We work with the Wildlife Commission, all of these on any issue that impacts wildlife or sportsmen. Our board of directors are typically presidents and directors, past and present, of the major sportsman organizations that represent big game, waterfowl, upland game, fishing, trapping, sporting dogs. There are so many challenges to wildlife and our way of life, and so few people who are willing to get involved. I ask you to join and support us in our efforts to protect and enhance Nevada's wildlife resources and to perpetuate our sporting traditions.